Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, how-to style, and now natural hair care and hair care topics. If you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So it is Monday, it is 8 a.m. and it is August Monday the 12th. It is wash day, but today this video is going to be about finger detangling. I did a first video talking about how I'm no longer using detangling tools. Then I did a 3-month updates. I would probably say we're maybe around 4 months. So let me go ahead and say this right now. This is not going to be a perfect detangling session or finger detangling session. Even though it has been about anywhere from 4 to 4.5 months, I am still very much a novice. I'm looking at different finger detangling videos every single day. You guys have heard me talk about the praying hands method or the prayer method. You will see me doing that. So I just want to let you know, this is not going to be one of those perfect videos. You guys know how I feel about natural hair, especially when it comes to my content. I try to keep it as real and as genuine as possible. But one of the things that I have found within this finger detangle journey is that keeping my hair detangled or finger detangling my hair throughout the wash day process significantly helps. So that's why you see my hair like this. I'm not starting just from after I have washed my hair. I'm going to start from the beginning. So this is what my hair looks like. I did reapply Shebe, I think it was Saturday. If you guys saw that video, I will link it down below. A lot happened, but I just wanted to make sure that my hair was moisturized. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to take this right here. I'm just going to put it up. And I will also put my entire wash day, I have a couple videos like that, in the description box because I cleanse my scalp out of the shower. So that's the front portion and I'm going to start with the back. So I'm literally going to take each section. There should be a top on this, but this is my shampoo right here and I'm going to cleanse each section. So take it like this. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this section right here. And I will show you what I mean when I talk about through the entire wash day process. So this has, right now my hair has water, Shea Moisture Almond Leave-In, and it has Shea grease in it. If I touch my hair a little bit, there is still a little bit, I don't know if you can see, there is still a little bit of residue or product on there. My hair is not greasy, but there's still product on there. So you guys heard me talk about my previous video, but I do not finger detangle on dry, like on very, very dry hair or hair that does not have any product. I find it easier when there is slip. So I'm going to take this right here. And again, you see me going in a downward motion just to make sure that the hair is smooth. Some people call this the praying hands method when you're just smoothing, but praying hands is you take both of your hands and you just simply go like this and you just repeat that motion just like that. So after I do that, after I've gone through a couple times, I just kind of separate the hair to make sure that I'm getting all of the tangles out. I do that a couple of times for that section, and then I will do the exact same thing with this section in a downward motion. Kind of separate the hair as I'm going down. And then just going like this. And as I said in that 3-month checkup or progression video when it comes to finger detangling, I was just very surprised at how just doing the praying hands method smoothed the hair out and got a lot of the tangles out. So that's that section. And for right now, we're gonna go ahead and consider that detangled. Okay, so let me show you with this section. You guys know that I wash my hair in the back in 6 sections and 2 in the front. So this is one section right here, but when it comes to the twist, I do break it down into 2. So I'm just gonna take this out And remember, there is still fresh product in my hair. This is one section of the twist, and I'm just gonna take my fingers and very gently and lightly just go down. And then again, I'm just going to take my hands and I'm just going to smooth down and separate. And this is actually the same motion when I'm applying these products. Take my hands and just smooth. Take my hands and just smooth. That's that section. I'm going to do the exact same thing with this section. Take my thumb right here and just separate very gently. And then my thumb is still here, or like right here, and I just take my hands and I go down. And I know someone's gonna ask about the scalp, which I have not had any issues with. I know some people say that they don't like finger detangling because they can't get to their scalp. And then I just take my hands and I just go down like that. Okay, now the scalp. Let me see if I can get closer. Because this is, for me, it wasn't a struggle, but it's something that I had to get used to. Typically when you see somebody finger detangling, or where people start to finger detangle, is like maybe like right here or right here. All I do is I just take my thumb and I simply go up like this, or I take this finger and I go down like this, and I just separate, just like that. So either take this thumb and I go up like that and separate, or I take this finger, so I can get closer, and I just go down like that. And I do that throughout the whole section. So if I start right here, I do that throughout the whole section right there. And I have not had any issues with any detangling or any tangling or matting at my roots. As I said, I find that making sure that my hair is detangled throughout the process makes it easier. So that's that section. And then I do the exact same thing with this section. And then I will wet my roots, and I will use the shampoo that I use for my scalp. So again, this is the section. Take this thumb and I just right here and just go down just like that, very gently. And then at the ends, because there's more product on the ends, because I seal my ends, I just take it and I'm gentle and I just separate. Like that. So that's that section. I'll do it again. Take my thumb, separate. And then when I get to the end, you see how it's clumped? Like that. I just take my fingers and I just work through it. Just like that. And the reason why smoothing out helps, or the reason why I do the smoothing out, is because even though my hair is in a stretched state, it has been twisted, right? You see that when I take it out, and it still even has a little bit of wave to it. Smoothing it out will help with that. Okay, so that is that section. That is the top section of my hair. And you see that I am not really running into any tangles. Even like right there, when I started from the scalp, and even right there. Okay, so now I'm going to cleanse my scalp in this section. Okay, and now it's time for the front, or let me show you from the front. Okay, so I'm just going down, take my thumb right here, and I'm just separating. I've gotten to the bottom, And I just take it and I just go like that. Very gently. So in a downward motion, and I'm just separating and making sure. I'm getting all the tangles out. A section right here, like this. Just kind of flatten it and widen it. I'm at the bottom. Just take it. My thumb, like that. And then of course the front is a little bit easier because I'm looking in a mirror, or right now I'm looking in the camera, but it's the exact same thing. This finger or this finger, and I just go like that when it comes to my roots. Now let's hop in the shower and cleanse the rest of my hair. I am using Shea Moisture Amla Bond Repair Shampoo. This video was not sponsored, but y'all know I have worked with them before and I really do love this line. I love this shampoo because it does not strip my hair and it also has slip, which is very important when you are finger detangling. You see me in the shower doing the exact same thing I was doing while I was cleansing my scalp. I am moving in a downward motion. Even as I am rinsing the shampoo out, I am doing so in a downward motion and continuously separating the hair. Also, water can help with the detangling process too. All right, so I am out of the shower. So really quickly, this particular collection from Shea Moisture, which is the Amla Bond Repair line, the instructions state to shampoo, condition, and then use the Bond Repair mask. So I've shampooed in the shower, I've done the conditioning. You guys saw the shampoo. I did the exact same downward motion with the conditioner. So this is the Bond Repair mask, and it is quite thick, but it also has a slip. So I am just going to take my hair down and I am just going to work it through and I'm going to show you. So this is what my hair looks like out of the shower. And I'm just going to start in the back and I'm just going to apply the Bond Repair mask. All right, I've just come out of the shower and I rinsed the mask from that collection out of my hair. So this is what my hair looks like really quickly. So now I'm gonna put this section up and I'm going to work on the back. And this part, especially since I'm using the Rev Air, is going to be the most important. One of the key components, or one of the major factors when it comes to the success of the Rev Air, is that before you actually put your hair in the tube, before you put your hair in the vacuum, you need to make sure that your hair is detangled. So Again, there is no product in my hair. When you are using the Rev Air, you're not really supposed to use product. Some people choose to use heat protectant, but that's because they are using the medium setting or the high setting. You guys know that my Rev Air and I were not getting along when I first bought it. Now we're friends because I use it on the cool setting. So I do have my leave-in, so I will add that after I have stretched my hair. But as you can see, my hair is pretty detangled. Okay, so I'm just finger detangling just a little bit more, right? My roots are not tangled or anything like that. So let me quickly just put this in the Rev Air and then I will show you that as well. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like on the cool setting with the Rev Air. And as I said, finger or this finger and just take it like that. And as you can see, I'm not having any issues. So now I'm going to add my leave-in chevet grease and twist. A little tip, this has worked for me. To prevent the hair from clumping or drying together at the root, I lower the Rev Air and I just take my finger gently and glide it down. Okay, so that is it. This is the last section. Well, I'm gonna show you, but this is it right here. My hair is detangled. So just a couple of more passes, a little bit more separation, and then I'm going to add my leave-in, my chevet grease, twist, and I'll be done. All right, so I am done. My hair has been shampooed, conditioned, deep conditioned, and detangled and twisted. So just a couple of things really quickly. The very first thing is that finger detangling is going to require patience. It is going to require the utmost of patience, whether you're a novice or whether you are seasoned in it. The second thing is that I'm learning new things every day. You will see that most of the time when I was detangling, it was always in a downward motion. I was pulling my hair taut, but it was not tight. The third thing is that I have definitely noticed that when it comes to the finger detangling and just to help combat with the tangles, I have noticed that when my hair is in a stretched state, finger detangling is much, 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 much easier. Okay? So if you have any questions, leave them down below. I just want to remind you here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, right here or right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.
We always have it coming.